and then they exited the call.
I got you. So, where I was saying about right here, 100% your thing is exits. That's why you're pulling out early because you don't know where to exit. So I got you. You already know you do everything with whole numbers and whole numbers are entry and exits. So when I
Correct.
placed this trade last night, I already had an exit. My exit was over here. I already see that I'm going to see some rejection to the left. Sell, sell, sales. If I'm going to buy, I need to know the traffic that's over here because I'm going to be look potentially saying, hey, I got some sales traffic going on over here. So we could either easily just drop off right here or drop off right here. But since I'm going to buy, I have to have a a specific price. So my specific price was 800. Here, let's just be like this. 800. So since it was 800, now I have an exit instead of what you're doing is you're pulling right here, or right here, or right here,
Yeah.
or right here, not letting the trade play out. So as long as you have your exit, as just like you have your entry, have your exit on here as well.
I guess my big thing is, like you said, okay, let's start at, the day and then the
Hmm
4 hours and then the 15. Oh, actually the 30. Like where do you take your exit? Do you take your enter? Do you have your enter in 15 minutes or on 30 minutes?
All right, so my entries would be whole numbers. If I go down to like 15 or 5 minute, it's most likely because either I'm on a Zoom call like with you on a client and I
Okay.
have to if they could be on a 5 minute and I have to like if you're a 5 minute guy, I have to do 5 minute stuff with you. You know what I mean? Because I can't
Right.
tell you, how you want to trade. Like some people are scalpers, so they're like to get in and get out of trades. I'm more of a 30 minute hold it for the day kind of guy. But when I'm posting on my like Instagram, like teaching something, I could have been going over something with somebody that, hey, they do scalping. That's how they day trade. That's their way. So I have to do scalping with them.
Okay, okay. I just want to be on the same page, I guess. I wasn't sure if it was just one,
No,
just one or not.
no, it's just a my end thing that I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to because people pay me, so I have to do what if they want to be in and out of trades in 5 minutes. I can't tell them, hey, I feel like it's more riskier doing it that way. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? I just have to.
right. And then it seems like obviously, right, to get more money, like the ones that I have gone, you have to have more money, right? To
Hmm
make money, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I have to deposit more onto the account.
No, let me look one more time because your data tells me everything. It's not a you depositing more thing. It's your risk ratio. So you can't be, hey, I'm up $2 and pull your trade. Like I wouldn't even why even enter a trade just to be up $2?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So putting more money doesn't do anything. Get the risk to reward down, then the money follows with it. Because all you're doing when you take your trades and you got risk to reward down is now I can add gasoline to a system that's I got down right. All I have to do is just do the measure, do what I got to do. All I got to do is just break the chart down, do what I got to do. But pulling the profits early, well, hell, how do you plan to be make 1,000 a month if you're pulling out at one?
Right. And then the quantity lost or the quantity that you enter for your trade, buy or sell or whatever,
Hmm
like it starts in 0.01.
hmm
Like I can't really put that much, or I can't put like the plus sign that much because they won't allow me. And it's because I think it's because of the amount that I have, right?
Correct.
Is that what it is?
Correct.
Because I think the most it'll allow me is probably like 0.25 or something like that.
Correct.
So I guess that's the reason you can see like, oh, yeah, I just made $2, sometimes and there.
Because you have to add, at that point, you have to add more money. But I
Yeah,
don't want you to add more money to something that you're doing wrong with. a
Yeah,
$10
yeah.
account. That does not make sense. If you're gonna do wrong stuff on a $10 account, why would you not do wrong on a $100 account or $1,000 account? So if you
Right.
fix the $100 stuff, I would rather you fix the $100 stuff than try to fix $1,000 stuff.
Right, right, right. Yeah, you're right on that. And then I guess another issue that I currently have is also when you enter, like you say, okay, right there on that screen that you currently have,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you say high, low, and then you enter. Like,
Mm-hmm.
how do you, I guess when it's going up, right now, the spreadsheet,
Mm-hmm.
like when are you gonna take the next buy? When when that currently goes down to that blue line,
Mm-hmm.
the very top, like
Mm-hmm.
that one, when it
Yeah.
goes down and rejects there, and then you're gonna buy?
This move is already happening. As you see, it's happening. So this is 15
Right.
minutes. We've probably been talking for what, 15, 20 minutes. So that means we've been on the Zoom since this candle right here. Um, if me and you just took a buy out the blue right here, at the end of the day, me and you on this Zoom call right now, price is moving as we're talking. Simple,
Right.
it is what it is. If you got $100 account, $1,000 account, $10,000 account, no matter the lot size you have, me and you can take a buy right here. And me and you can wait for it to, as you see it moving, come to up here. My exit is always a whole number, so I would look for the whole number within here. So let me move this so I can see. So let's just say 400. Or we could do 450. Do 450 or 400. Either or, I have a goal. I have a goal for it to come down here. If I do 400, let's see, 400 right there. Nah, I'd rather just make more money. If it's too close like that and you're telling me from here to here is the difference, no. It's gonna keep going up. All right, cool. I'm gonna make the money at the whole number. Down here, it's the
Okay.
same thing.
So
Uh,
right there, that blue line that you currently have right now, right?
mm-hmm,
Let's leave it there. Now, let's say this is already going on, right?
mm-hmm.
So now you wait until the next one. Is your strategy or your mind and thinking is it gonna reject down, right? It's gonna go down to that blue line and
Mm-hmm.
then take another buy? I'm saying in the
No,
future.
it can do that. It can do that. I'll show you example. I'll show you example why it can do that. But I'm looking at it right here. This
Right.
already did it came up, it came down, and it took off. So what you're asking me
Mm.
is, hey, if it comes back over here, are we looking for it to just straight take off? I'm gonna show you why that can work right here. Look, it came down, came up, took off, came all the way back down to the same spot and took off. It did the same thing, came up, came down, looked to the light, took off. Came up, came down, looked to the left, take off. Yes, it can continue doing that, but understand it's going to reverse at some point.
Right, right.
That's it. Yes, it can do that. I just don't want you to say it is what it is, that's what it'll do.
Right, right, right,
It
right. Yeah.
will reverse. This is perfect. This is perfect. Like it did it over and over and over and over and over and over. Yes, we can win when it's doing that. If it turns around, we have a different ball game. Or if it has markets like this, we're in a different ball game.
Yeah, it's
We
just
can't control these type of days. If you just got drops like this is we're in a different ball game.
yeah.
But this is perfect. This is, what I mean, I can't make it more simple than being on Zoom with you in your face and you seeing everything how it plays out.
Right. What else? What's a so you mentioned one of the times that if you see a line rejecting all the way down, right? Like you see that bubble, that yellow bubble you have, and then
Yeah,
there's one line that the wicks or the wick or whatever went down.
yeah,
That's equity, right?
yeah.
So is that where you put your stop sign at? Most
Stop loss.
likely?
Here,
Yeah.
we can come down to shoot. This thing is about to come up. It's coming up to hit. This is where we would take peek. But I didn't take no trade. If we
Yeah,
you would have
yeah.
been on the Zoom at the beginning of this and just took a trade right here in this area,
Yeah.
This would be the TP. Yeah, like that's how it would be. Simple, easy. That's it. It went just straight into profit. It didn't do all this up, down, extra stuff. It just went straight up. And that's just 1, 2, 3, 15 minutes. So that's just 45 minutes on the chart. It's simple, man. It's simple. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Yeah, I wish you would teach people. And
I'm not on that level. I need to teach myself, man.
it's it's simple, man. This was just easy stuff right here.
Oh, man.
To answer your question, let me go down to the 5 minute, and we're gonna highlight this area right here. So this is the area that
Right.
we're saying, what are we doing at? All right. So since we're at here, we can see that everything, this is at the 800, this was the entrance. So we were gonna be at this 800 regardless. So if we're in buys, we can't look at none of these sales. This is just all sell pressure right here. I'll even get even into more detail, but please don't get lost. All right, so if you hop on the 1 minute, you will see that you're going in a downtrend for the 1 minute. You won't be able to see this on like higher time frames, like a 4 hour, 30 minute, 15, because you need more detail. This is how you get more and more and more and more nitty gritty detail, but you can get lost because where people mess up with these small time frames is you can be on the daily 4 hour, 30 minute and all buys, but when you get on the 1 minute, you could potentially take a buy right here and it'll just go
Yeah.
straight down. You'll take a buy right here and it'll just go straight down. And the reasoning why is because you're in a downtrend. This small downtrend right here is meant to take you out
Yeah.
if you're in
Yeah.
an uptrend. So since we're in an uptrend, we have to wait. Hold on, let me close this. Let me take this off. Let me take this off. We have to wait for support to start showing itself because informing. So you have your support right here, and obviously you have your whole number right here. So in all honesty, you could have just took your buy at the 750 and you would have been in earlier than everybody else. You have no drawdown. This would have been your Hail Mary, but
Yeah.
nobody really would have unless you're just this is so if anybody when I get asked a lot of how do you know when it just dropped down here and you just get in at a perfect so those trades are just straight like I was praying or something.
Yeah. Like, how do
Because
you know?
look, because I understand that we're in here, let me clear this off.
Like, how do you know when it's gonna reverse? You just
Let me
don't. You just wait until support shows up and then move from
so
there.
so remember I told you I do everything with these whole numbers. And
Right.
since I do everything with these whole numbers, this is exactly what I'm showing you exactly what I do. I knew we're in buys already. I'm not gonna change my mind. Where people lose is they're changing their mind. I know we're in buy. So the lower and lower and lower it goes, it's a dangerous way. How I do this, I really don't teach people to do this, but hey, if it helps, it helps. So if I took a buy right here, went up, got some profit, turned on me. Okay, boom. I'm in a downtrend area because I'm all the way. I can't go no lower than the 1 minute. So now it's like I took the loss because on the 1 minute I'm in a downtrend when I'm supposed to be in uptrends.
Right. Right.
So if I take a loss over here, dang, okay, boom, it got me again. I'm out. It is what it is. It's because I'm in a downtrend. I'm supposed to be daily buys, 4 hour buys, 30 minute buys. But this 1 minute, I'm in this downtrend. As soon as it starts having this uptrend momentum, this would not have been seen. I would not have seen this because all I would have done was just enter at the 700 and I got lucky. And if I entered it right here, like this, didn't get the drawdown, this is how I would take advantage of it on the 1 minute. And all I did was just hit it on the whole number. So I just press enter. I know we're in buys and I know it's at a whole number. If I get a lucky trade, it's strictly off of because all I did was wait for it to hit this whole number, press buy. I know we're in buys already. There's nothing else I can do. It can keep coming down and take me in my stop loss, or I got lucky at that point.
Have you had any like days or some days that you have lost, or most of
Yes,
them are just
everybody
wins?
loses. Yeah, that's how I just showed you how I lose. This is how I lose. If I take a buy
Well,
right
you
here
don't.
and it goes up and I'm on the 1 minute. This is why I don't trade the 1 minute at all. If I'm on
Oh,
the 1 minute and take a buy right here and it drops off, it's gonna take me out. This is how I lose right here. If I'm on
yeah,
a 1 minute and I'm supposed to be in buys, it goes up, takes me out, I lose. I lose. But if I finally get my buy, I mean, man, look,
oh yeah, that's a whole lot.
there's a big, yeah, that's it. That's the difference. Yes, I lose, but the wins are too.
Well, the reason I saying that is because obviously when you pose, you're all wins. We don't see that in the background. That's the only reason I'm saying
I would
that.
just assume people know if everybody loses.
Right, right, of
Yeah.
course.
That's not something that if I was a gambler and said, "Hey, I gambled my whole life and never lost," does that sound like something I would have somebody has to explain? Like, what?
What do you mean?
Yeah, that I didn't know how, yeah.
No, I
Everybody
get it.
loses.
Okay. Uh, any other tip that you can give me? Is is
Hold your
there
trade. That's your tips. Hold your trades. I'm looking at your I can only go off of your versus anything that you say, I can only go off your data. Your data tells
yeah,
me you're not holding your winning trades, so you can't make money if you're not holding winning trades. You're holding your losing trades. You're gonna lose money holding losing trades. We gotta fix that.
yeah. How many trades do you think is proper per day, I guess?
One or two.
One or two? Uh, there's there's like there's like 13, 14, 12 that I've been doing.
Yeah, man, if you think about it like this, if you do more than two, at some point, when do you say I'm gambling? What number
Yeah,
do you call it? I say one or two, you're good. What number do you say, hey, okay, I'm gambling?
a lot.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you're in that gambling area then.
yeah. I guess I need to step back a little bit, way more than that. Does anybody else have this same issue?
What, taking
Uh,
too many trades? You're not the only
yeah,
guy in the world that takes too many trades, man.
yeah. Taking too many trades or getting out too early or
No, man, that's just beginner stuff.
stuff. Okay, because I'll move forward. To double check. Do you take a lot of trade, or not a lot of trades, but most of your trades in the mornings?
Yeah.
You don't do that much in the afternoons, right?
Mm-mm.
Like, the afternoon hour or the opening or whatever.
No. Have I showed you the
Because the
market?
only one that I have shown or I saw that you took in the afternoon was the one yesterday.
Have I showed you this before?
No.
This is what I trade within. So you have London session and New York session. This is Tokyo and Sydney. So in between this right here, you'll see at the top right here, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., all the way and going over. When London and New York are in the same time zone, this is the time I love to trade right here because it's New
Oh,
York and London overlapping. So it's a lot of volume. This is your volume right here. So it's high. High volume is always every day this time between 6 through 11 a.m.
oh man, geez. How do I get in there? Or that?
I recorded this Zoom, and
Oh,
two,
okay, okay.
I just went to babypips.com or yeah, I'll hit the back button for you, and then market hours, baby pips, right here.
Okay. So you're normally your strategy is to stay in between both of them, right?
For sure. But you can do it whenever you want. As you've seen, me
Yeah.
and you just hopped on here and saw it was jumping up. I didn't look at the time, you didn't look at the time or anything like that. I'm just on the Zoom with you looking at
Right.
these charts. It can go up and down any time of the day. These are banks. We're not, they're not a 9 to 5 like us. This is systems. Like any time of the day it can move.
I'm trying to not get a 9 to 5, but I mean it's not working out.
Hmm.
Uh, okay. I'll try to keep going then and see if anything changes for me.
Well,
Appreciate it.
why would just going strictly off your data, why would you not see results if you're taking less trades, not holding your losses, and holding your winning trades? What do you lose in that?
Nothing.
And that's all you got to do.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing. I just gotta, get in there and do the work, I guess. Um, do you try not to do you mentioned not to do it right open, right? Because it's a lot of volume right away.
Yeah, we don't have the type of money that market open gives, that type of volume. You're gonna blow your account.
Yeah, yeah.
So I would always wait 15 to 30 minutes after.
It's 30 minutes after. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I apologize, but yeah, it's all new to me.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
obviously,
it's new to you, so don't expect $1 million in the same sentence of it's new to me, but I made $1 million. Does that make sense?
and normally you put like at least two bets in there, right? Or two trays
One
in
or
each one,
two.
one or
Yeah.
two.
Like today, this was a beautiful trade to put two. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There wasn't a lot of drawdown. It was at, straight 800, enter, simple, earn buys. Yeah. If I want to, if I feel it. If I'm getting weird stuff like this, no, I wouldn't.
so so people normally call that in the range, right?
Yeah.
So if it's like just straight,
Yeah.
normally just stay away from that, right?
Yeah, because if look, this is a 15 minutes. So if I bought right here, you're in this for days or hours.
Yeah. Yeah, and then my thing is also I have a hard time letting go of my stop loss. You know, if it goes down a little bit lower, I start moving it down.
Hmm.
I know I shouldn't at that point. If I start with one already.
When you move your stop loss, because this is the part of the data you would only know, do you win more trades with a stop loss or without a stop loss?
Mm, I kind of went more without a stop loss, but obviously I risk more.
Correct. So how do you put a bumper on that? You put
Yeah.
a dollar amount on it saying, hey, I won't get past this amount. That's how I do it. I put a dollar amount on it. So
Oh, okay, okay,
for
okay.
yours is what, $10. So no matter what the market's doing or saying, if it's at $10, I got to pull out. That's my dollar amount number. Because tomorrow I can make 100. Tuesday I can make 100. Wednesday I can make 100. Thursday I can make 100. Friday I can make 100. But Monday, if I took a $10 loss or a $10 loss, I'm not trying to take $100 loss. I'm not trying to take a $50 loss. I'm trying to take small losses so that my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday can carry me, or I hope it carries me.
Right,
But
right.
if I'm losing my whole account Monday, what do I got to play with?
That's when you start depositing more and more.
So if I look, yeah, looking at your account, if like your $27 loss, if you started off with the $27 loss and backdoored it with another $20 loss, And if let's just say you got $100 account, you're already at 50% of your account.
Yeah, it's
But
gone.
if you just took a $10 loss, then you're just only at 20%. So that's 30% you save